truth-telling landscape, from my experience, is one that really just doesn't sterilize and cleanse what has happened. It really is a revelation of difference, again, complexity, what has shown up, what was here, what's going to be here. We see vast clearances happening, but in places, again, like Baltimore, even the Bronx, where I'm from. And it really creates an infraction and almost an injustice that a story isn't being told. It's kind of like, oh, we're improving this, or this landscape looks more beautiful than what it did, without taking it again into account. Well, what is beauty? What is a more diverse and truthful way of talking about beauty and truth seeking? And again, the more time we put into that effort, the more culturally enriching landscapes can be. And it's not about just trees and plants and maps and all of these things. It's how that ecology has infused into practices of, again, some form of restitution or truth seeking, again, healing. Because if we don't understand the sort of the layered that's beneath, well, that's great to know that this plant existed here, but to know who cultivated it, what was replaced, what soil was eroded, all of that tells a beautiful narrative that then begins to educate us, not just again from a human perspective, but from an environmental and ecological perspective, to become one with nature and our landscapes. And who wouldn't want that? Why wouldn't we want to support things like this? Our ability to look at landscapes and bring in new narratives, the more realistic that work actually becomes. All of these have value in really understanding, again, dynamics. And the more that we can tell a story around this, I believe healing can begin to take place, because people will have access to information or sites that, for their understanding, didn't have this significance. And by doing this, how much more can we be to each other in understanding, again, this trajectory of our present moment?